Good evening. Hello. Share natin yung live video tonight. Hi Master, good evening. Ay, is my voice okay? Rinig naman. Checking how my audio sounds like. Kamusta, Lay? Kamusta yung audio? Okay naman yung audio? Ay, okay, very good. Kasi I bought another boya for this na bagay naman dun sa laptop. Para effortless din. Oo nga, you forgot. Akala mo Zoom. Okay, thank you. Ayan, okay. Ayan, so share na natin yung live video. Everybody, welcome. Ayan, sorry na medyo na late. May proof of ligo. Naaliw akong kakaligo kanina, sorry. Ang saya pala maligo. Hello, Tin. Hello. Ayan, Tarot Tuesdays na. O, mag-ready na sa mga questions natin and i-share natin yung live video. Okay. Sige. Wala. Aba. Ayan na yung mga yung mga suki natin, yung mga entries ha. Ang aga ng entries, very good. Okay, so far may mga andami na nating entries by the way. So if you are wanting to participate in tonight's session, tara na, agahan natin. Alam niyo na, minsan mahaba yung pila. Okay. Ay, hi Mama! Oh my gosh, thank you for joining. Okay, my mom is joining us tonight. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining. Love you. Ayan. Okay, ayan. All the way from Sweden. Hello, Cha. Thank you so much for joining us tonight. Nakaabot ha. So, for everyone who wants to participate tonight, let me type in nga pala yung ano natin. Okay, I'll type in the comment section yung ating instructions for today. Okay. Tama ba? Okay. Good evening, everybody. Oh my gosh! Okay, my very good friend Yin is joining us tonight. Hi! Special shout out kay Yin. Thank you for joining us tonight. Oh my gosh. Siyempre naman si Rain, forever suke. I'm so happy you're joining us again. Okay, hold on. Let me check. Want to participate. Okay. Go ahead. And let me just pin this. Ayan. Okay, good evening, everybody. Ayan. Okay. Welcome. We have new participants for tonight. And I'm really excited for tonight's session because, by the way, if you were able to tune in last Thursday, that's Tarot Thursdays, by the way. So we are going to reinvent how we are doing our sessions here in our Tarot Tuesdays. So we will include healing sessions as well. So for those of you who may be needing healing as well, if you're medyo may mga nararamdaman tayo, also healing requests, maybe some of you may be needing some group healing requests. We have a good list of frontliners, people who donate, and organizations who donate to frontliners, mga anong tawag dito, mga tao din who got infected with COVID-19, nasa isang listahan siya na hini-heal namin ng mga students ko every single day, and we've been getting a lot of miracles because of that. So kung meron po sa inyo who's needing healing as well, may you be going through something, or also a family member or a friend, huwag po kayong mahiya to key in all of those names here in the comment section. Or you can also private message me in our official Facebook page para po we will send healing to those. Syempre, our goal here is to keep helping everybody. So, kung meron sa inyo, just send us a message. Kami na po ang bahala. Ay, isa pang suki. Hi, Tel! Hello! Oh my God. Syempre, Tuesday night habit natin. Welcome. So, please share the live video, and in a short while, magsa-start na muna tayo. Syempre, I wanna check on everybody muna. I wanna greet everybody then. Okay. So, by the way, later on, before tayo mag-officially start, we will also be sharing the guidelines for everybody. I know some of you are new here, sa mga bago. Kung gusto po natin mag-participate, meron po tayong mga guidelines na kailangan nating maintindihan bago tayo magtanong. And syempre, pag gusto na nating mag-participate, kapag naintindihan na natin yung guidelines natin, in which I will disclose later on, pwede na tayo mag-participate. Nakapin po in our comment section yung ating instructions. So first, you need to share the live video and then take a screenshot of that, and then pakisend in our official Facebook page. It's at Everyday Reiki with Marky. And then yun na. So, first come, first serve po tayo. I know some of you may have several questions for tonight. As much as possible, we will try to answer all of them. Pero ang gagawin po natin, we will answer one question at a time, one participant at a time, and then may queue po tayo. So, officially, when we start going live, people are already sending in their questions. Medyo mahaba na yung list natin. But we will try our very best na ma-accommodate naman natin yung questions ang lahat. So, keep sending those those questions lang. It can be anything that really needs a lot of guidance as of the moment. It can be anything that you're going through sa career, or pwede na sa love life natin, and pwede rin syempre pinaka-importante sa health natin syempre. Okay, so teka nga, let me just check yung queue natin. Okay. Actually, we can already start because sobrang haba na ng pila uli natin for tonight. So, mas maganda, marami tayong matulungan for tonight. So, we will start our session with a prayer. So, I am practicing Hindu. I will be saying my prayers in Hindu. And I highly encourage as well, no matter which religion or belief system you are following, I highly encourage that you also pray with me. Let us all pray for guidance, protection, and wisdom for tonight's session. Especially para po sa lahat ng mga gusto mag-participate tonight, para po makareceive tayo ng kalinawan from God, let us all pray together and all gather all in God's presence for tonight. Okay? Okay. Om. 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 Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshvara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshvara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshvara, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Wow. Good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to your official Tuesday night habit. This is Tarot Tuesdays, everybody. So, sa lahat po na kailangan, anything na kailangan nyo ng kasagutan sa mga kaganapan natin in our career, or it can be sa love life natin, o kaya, syempre, pinaka-importante, syempre, yung health natin, send them over. Ako pong bahala. Libre po magtanong here in our Tarot Tuesdays. Ang kailangan lang po, kung sa mga gusto mag-participate, just share this live video and then take a screenshot of that and then pakisend po yung screenshot sa ating official Facebook page. And then, libre na po magtanong. So may queue po tayo, first come, first serve basis po tayo, and also we're gonna make sure that as much as possible, we're gonna accommodate lahat ng mga questions natin for tonight. Pero syempre, para po fair din yung ating yung pagsagot ng questions natin, one question at a time. And then kapag naubos na po natin yung queue, and then we will entertain or we will do a follow-through of the other questions. Ngayon sa lahat na magpa-participate, ito po yung guidelines natin. Pero first of all, ano ba yung binabasa natin when it comes to reading our tarot? Ang basis po natin for us to read yung mga possibilities is according to your current energy. So kung tanong naman, ano naman ibig sabihin ng mga current energy natin? Or what are the elements that combine our energy? So first of all, everything current thoughts, yung mga current na mga iniisip natin, current na pinaprocess natin, ito yung mga bagay na ini-entertain natin sa thoughts natin. And from those thoughts, what decisions are you going to do from processing those thoughts? That's another. And finally, kung ano yung magiging decision nyo, and then you're gonna take action for that, that will be comprised of your energy. And kapag nagawa na natin, we start taking action into it, it will now be subject to the universal spiritual law of cause and effect, or what we commonly know as the golden rule, or for us Hindus, the law of karma. And so, anything po na mga possibilities na gusto nating malaman, dyan natin nagiging ibabase yung ating mga energies according to your thoughts, decisions, and actions. And then, yun po yung makikita natin. Now, I want you to know, sa lahat na magpa-participate tonight, ang pinaka-accurate na mga questions na masasagot natin, or at least yung sure tayo na we can definitely say na kaya nating ma-measure yung accuracy rate is anything about you. So that means, kung sino yung magpa-participate, hahanapin ko yung energy according sa energy ng love, according sa energy ng career natin, and according sa energy ng ating health, and sa'yo yun. And every single time na I'm going to check your energy, lalabasin yung possibilities according to all of your thoughts, decisions, and actions. Now, if yung mga tanong natin, I know some of you will have some questions about our 2 or more people that leads in relationships. It can be friends or family. It can also be your relationship partner. O kaya kahit anong relative natin, and kailangan yung malaman yung energy about a certain situation or a certain experience. And kung directly yung tanong nyo, hahanapin ko sa energy ng ibang tao. Now, every time na it will happen, and kung wala naman silang knowledge, wala silang kaalaman na gagawin ko yun, hahanapin ko yung sagot sa energy nila, it will be a case of overstepping. Para po tayo naninilip sa bahay ng iba, pero wala po tayong permission to do that. And every time kasi na ganun yung case, if it's gonna be a case of overstepping, meron kasing karma yun. And yung karma, hindi mapupunta dun sa nagtanong, dun sa gumawa. Okay? And every time it happens, syempre, huwag na tayo magpa-karma. Ang dami-dami na natin yan. Okay? So, pero if in any case that your questions will be about a relationship, either friends or family, my say, do not hold back sa mga questions natin. Kung anong ang concern po natin, please send them over, and then let's see if it's gonna be a case of overstepping, or we can find a workaround for that. And the workaround will be, para walang karma, I will just include your energy and the energy of the people involved dun sa experience or dun sa situation. But also, just in case, yun yung magiging case natin, yung accuracy rate natin, may tendency po siyang mabawasan. Why? Kasi, hahati-hatiin po natin yung energy. Kung sino po yung involved sa situation, hahati-hatiin natin yung energy. And remember, the only energy na kaya nating i-control is yung energy mo. And that means, any given time that the people kasama dun sa question na yun, either will change their mind, their decisions, and their actions, may possibility na maiba na yung energy din natin. That's why the most accurate na mga questions na na masasagot natin will be according to you. But then again, kung kailangan talaga magtanong gano'n, pwede naman basta mindful lang tayo dun sa mga possibilities. The more kasi na we focus on the question, the more we position the questions well, pwede naman talaga natin makuha yung sagot. Basta, ang importante, mindful lang tayo na yung pinaka-energy lang natin, yung pinaka-masusustain natin, or yung makokontrol natin. Now, in our tarot deck, may dalawang klase po tayo na tarot cards na pwedeng makuha. One is a major, one is a minor. Pag yung mga tanong natin na nakuha natin is a major card, that means it's a very clear answer. Either it's a clear blessing or a clear warning. And the other one is a minor card. Di naman ibig sabihin pag minor card nakuha natin, hindi na siya maganda. Ang kailangan lang doon is meron pa tayong mga kailangan gawin, like things to do or manifest well bago ito mag-progress into an actual blessing. But definitely, sa lahat po ng mga questions na sasagutin natin tonight, whether maganda yung or favorable, yung mga makukuha nating possibilities or hindi, I want everybody to know na we always have the power to keep improving our energies. How? Then, kung favorable yung sagot, if you want to speed it up or if you want to improve the manifestation do sa gusto nating makuha ang blessing, then we will always improve our energies as well. Let's improve our thoughts, decisions, and our actions. Same if we are talking about kung hindi naman favorable. Kung hindi favorable yung makuha natin ng mga possibilities sa mga questions natin, let us shift our thoughts, shift our decisions and actions, and then hindi natin makukuha yung mga nakita natin. As you can see, anything that we would want to manifest, it will always just entail our commitment to change and commitment to our consistency so that we can keep and consistently get our blessings as well. Okay? So yan po yung mga guidelines po natin for tonight. Ay, I wanna say hi to everybody muna. Okay? Hi, Yam. Thank you, Ale. Ayan, suki na yan, ha? Anong alam mo, isend... Ay, yung nga pala, you have no Facebook nga pala. Okay, so send in your question in Instagram, Yam, and then I'll check it later. Hi din sa Bessie natin. Hi, Jen Salazar. Thank you for joining us tonight. Alam mo na, hilahin na natin mga Team Bessie natin. So by the way, that is our guidelines for tonight. And good evening ulit sa lahat. Share na natin yung live video natin so that we can keep helping many people. And by the way, I know some of you may not necessarily want to participate in tonight's session, pero do know and do trust na kahit po hindi kayo magpa-participate, you may be just watching, I'm telling you, marami pa rin po kayo matututunan sa mga guidance na ibibigay natin sa mga magpa-participate because I make sure na yung mga guidance na ibibigay natin is also something that will be familiar and it will resonate sa situation nyo din. Now, this can be something that either pinagdaanan nyo na, so you already have a clear view of things, or either if you're not, if you haven't experienced that, in the future, it will prepare you. It will serve as a very good guide so that in the future, you will be more guided with your decisions. Okay? So, simulan na natin. By the way, in full confidence na kung sino naman po yung magpa-participate, hindi po natin binabanggit dito kung sino yung nagtanong. Hindi natin i-announce kung sino yung mga nagpa-participate po natin. All I'm gonna do is I'm going to read all of the questions. That's it. So, magpa-participate po, I will just reply on your message na saying kung kayo na po yung questions na i-entertain natin. And then definitely, all of our sessions are fully recorded after this session. Pwede nyo pong balik-balikan para po ma-strengthen yung ating mga guidance for tonight. Okay? So let us officially start, everybody. Again, good evening. Ay, haba na ng ano natin. O, sige. Sige na. Simulan na natin. Sandali. Ang dami na ng entries natin for tonight. Okay. Okay. Yun, okay. Yun, okay. Let me just check na. Oh, okay. This is yung buena mano natin is actually a first timer here. So I'm so happy for that. Okay. So, simulan na natin yung session natin for tonight. For our first participant, ito yung tanong niya. Ask ko lang po, Master Marky, kung okay ba ang career at finances ko this September? Very good question. Very specific. Maganda yan. So, sa lahat ng gusto magtanong, syempre, the more specific the question, the better. Kasi, pag mas specific yung ano natin, mas specific din yung mas targeted yung energy and possibilities na makikita natin. So, also pala, by the way, if ever some of you will be asking questions about relationships or love life, paki-indicate if you are in a relationship o hindi. Kasi when I check the energy of the people, oftentimes, if it's lingering, minsan kahit medyo pag hindi pa na-address yung pag di pa na-address yung lesson, and it lingers in the body, nakikita ko siya. So sometimes because it's there, I assume na meron. Oh, sorry na. So may judgment. Okay. So paki-clarify if you will be asking questions about relationships, please indicate lang if you're in a relationship, looking, or also wanting to manifest. Okay? Para sa first participant natin, it will be a career question. So tingnan natin specific career and finances for September. So here we go. Let's just shuffle our cards. Okay. Okay, here we go for our first participant. Okay, here we go. Oh, okay. It's very good that you asked. Okay. So by the way, the card that we got for your question is September. A minor card for September. This is the Two of Swords, and this is really a very good warning for you. Sandali, ayan, para mas makita yung clear yung ano. So as you can see, okay, the person here, may hawak na dalawang sword, and as if nasa may leeg yung ano, no? The sword medyo nakakross malapit sa leeg nung image natin dito. And the facial expression as well nung ano, it says a lot. It says a lot about feeling the numbness. So in short, I'm telling you that when we talk about what to expect fully until the end of this month, it's a little not just busy, but I'm telling you, I'm talking about several challenges, not just dun sa pinaka work itself, but I'm also sensing if you're working in teams, I can sense that there are also some disharmony in the current team that you're experiencing right now. You may not necessarily are experiencing it directly. Kumbaga, hindi naman ikaw yung pinaka-concern dun sa naramdaman kong energy among the team. But also, as part of the team, you are also feeling or also absorbing the energy of others because you are all in teams. And if your energy is parang one unit, so you also get somehow, even if you are not directly involved dun sa situation, somehow na-absorb ang energy. And one way or another, alam mo yun, kapag shock absorber ka lang, mostly kung shock absorber ka lang, parang you feel like parang even if you're not supposed to feel that kind of energy, but pero somehow one way or another nadadamay na din. And I know how that feels, na instead of you just giving your best, your focus at work with your tasks on hand, with the things that you need to accomplish, the things that you need to do, and the goals that you need to reach, pag may mga ganyan situation around you, it can at least kahit indirectly, it can have a toll sa atin, and we may find it a little challenging to focus. But what I'm telling you with this warning, at least what I'm telling you is that since you're not directly involved, although you are a shock absorber, parang ano siya parang whether you like it or not, whether you either distance yourself or what, you're still part of the group, you're still part of the energy, and you would one way or another still feel it. Ganun siya. So I say, even if it's there, and knowing that you're not directly involved anyway, keep focusing on your goals, keep focusing on your productivity, keep focusing on your deliverables, focus on your hard work, and focus on your own energy. And I know there will be times that you will be needing the energy of others, and be there for them. But at the same time, if it happens that they're gonna open an opportunity either to create chismis or parang to vent out, if you're not fully interested or you don't want to fully participate in this, then don't. Okay, then honor yourself. Not unless you would want, of course, go ahead. But of course, if you would want to maintain yung focus lang with what you do, with your work and your deliverables, and then pasok dito, labas doon. Okay, and then respect. Pag dumating sa yung issue, it does not also allow parang for you to feel na no matter how they are, no matter what approach they provide at work, in the workplace, kung hindi yun yung hindi ganun yung style mo, that's okay. And honor and respect others no matter what. Kahit na we may not necessarily appreciate, never necessarily feel good about those, okay lang. Pag dumating yung issue, pasok dito, labas doon, and then keep focusing on your own. One way or another, I'm telling you, as you are a human being, may tendency ka pa rin to feel because again, you're still part of the team. But so long as there's mindfulness na, so long as alam mo na okay, I am not wanting to participate. I know that there's something going on, but I'd rather focus on myself. And then go ahead and do that. But definitely, I know some of you may be wanting to be the team player in teams like this, and then initiate or instigate the harmony. Also, if you feel like you have the capacity to do that and you feel like you wanted to bridge the gap, it will also help. I'm telling you, because um, after all, it's a team. After all, collective energy pa rin kayo niyan. So if you would want, that will also help. But of course, honor yourself. Weigh things out. Weigh things out. Because at the end, we are also measured kasi as a team. Okay? So if we are measured as a team, kung ano yung reflection din ng team sa atin, if we're part of the team, may have a chance then to be parang a part of our reflection as well. Kaya siya may shared accountability and responsibility. Now, that is really part when you are working in teams and when you're learning about teamwork. It really helps as well to also give give more patience and understanding and how the harmony can go through a process, diba? Hindi naman natin maiisip yan na parang when we talk about harmony, you sit down and then you agree and then you expect everything to go smoothly. Not always. Okay, may mga success stories like that, yes, but not always. So I want you to know na if in time you would want to exert effort, then go ahead and do so. But for now, as I'm seeing na it's starting to get at least take a toll on your performance, okay, the way you feel when you're working, you can start being mindful and do something about it. Pero wag kakalimutan na ang pinaka responsibilities natin is on our own deliverables, on what is expected on us. Secure that, realign yourself and balance yourself, prioritize your own performance, and then if you have excess time to help others, and go ahead kasi beneficial din yun for you. Other than that, I am not seeing any part of delay. I know there are things that you're working on and you're also working on a deadline. I'm not seeing any delays on that. It's really more of the relationships and the harmony of the team na yun feel ko. But then again, everything else, especially individually, on your own energy, if you keep focusing on your own performance, your own energy, I'm telling you, you will deliver. It really just takes a lot of mindfulness and patience for us to go through this, but it's gonna be very rewarding naman. Remember, at the end, this can also be a good reflection ng lesson that you may be also learning from, so that in the future, hindi mo na siya maranasan. O kaya at least something similar in the future, at least mas prepared ka na. Alam mo na, it's not something that can directly affect you anymore. Okay? So thanks for joining Tower Tuesdays. And then, tingnan natin for other questions you may have. Okay, balikan natin later. Uubusin muna natin yung queue. So, good evening, everybody. I'm Marky Mendoza again. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays, and we're providing free tarot readings for everybody. Any questions about love, career natin, and syempre sa health, send them over. Nakalagay po yung instructions natin here in the comment section. Wag po kayong mahiya. Just send in those questions in all confidence na ako lang po nakakabasa niyan. So, ang goal lang natin is tumulong sa lahat. And also send in healing requests. Don't be shy to send in your healing requests as well. We will be accommodating those as well. And kung gusto nyo rin pala ng healing, by the way, if you are feeling something and you would want to experience healing, ako rin bahala sa inyo. I will just give you instructions on how to check that as well. So, yan na yung mga magiging sessions natin tonight. If you need guidance through the tarot cards, we will entertain that. Pero syempre, priority din natin if you have any concerns about your health, we can also accommodate that. Okay? So, gets na natin yung ating next na participant. Sandali, asan na ba yun? Okay. Yan, okay. Ayun, ayan. Suking natin yung next participant natin. Okay, sandali. Yun, okay. So, ito na yung next participant natin. Hello po, ask ko lang po regarding sa financial status ko this coming months. Any advice and guidance sana? Salamat. Okay, sige. O ba, so far two na ang score ng ano natin ng career natin Importante yung health. Magtanong kayo about health. Grabe kayo. Hi Michelle Paro. Thank you for joining us tonight. Welcome. O, magtanong na Alam mo na, you know the drill. Sa mga gusto mag-participate, just look at our comment section for yung pin post dun sa ating comment section for the instructions. Next participant natin, nagtatanong uli ng guidance about the finances in the coming months. So, tingnan na natin. Okay, here we go. Okay. May pahaba. Uy, very good. Okay. So if the question is about if is about career or finances, when you get a minor card, even if it's a minor card, actually when you get coins, it's a very good sign. And this is really the card for you. We have three of coins. Okay. So this is a very good card. But also this card, speaking of guidance, speaking of your finances, and you're talking about the rest of the year, I have a very good warning for you, because I know you've been planning well on what you're going to spend on for yourself and for the people that you love this coming holiday season. I know you're very excited and you're literally looking forward on how you're going to share your blessings equally. No, I'm telling you the expectations with your I'm not seeing any delays. Actually, it's gonna even come earlier. Yung expectations natin about the finances definitely will arrive earlier than we expected. So that's a first blessing. Also, but also I would want you to start focusing on literally planning everything, because the least thing you would want to happen is to be as impulsive as before. Okay, if meron ka ng mindfulness because of your experience last year, and you would want to be better in planning how you will divide and share your blessings this coming season, I'm telling you, as early as now, start planning, because last year the planning medyo went over. Okay, hindi natin masyadong we were not able to stick do sa original plan natin, and that's going to be the same thing here. That's what I'm seeing. So you really have to give extra efforts on how you're gonna focus on equally planning and organizing how you're gonna share this, because coming from a very generous energy that I'm feeling for you, especially that you're someone who takes pleasure in sharing your blessings, that's really, really a very good na blessing then in the works for you, because every single time that you are willing to share your blessings, literally the universe will always reward these people. Through the blessings that you share, you are guaranteeing another set of blessings that will come. So that's definitely, I highly encourage sharing blessings. And also, but for here, another thing that you would want, I know you are also planning for 2022, you are planning something to invest on for 2022, I want you to know, if you are able to iron things out ng maigi, how you're going to divide everything, yun nga ironing everything out, I'm telling you, medyo above nung budget natin. So, yan talaga yung pinaka-warning natin, is that to make sure if there are also chances na parang if you can equally set a budget on what you want to prioritize for next year, why don't you prioritize that, and at the same time find an equally okay na portion for you to focus on how you're going to divide this. Let's say you have 100%, and yung sa pinaghahandaan for next year, let's say you're needing 50% of that, then 50% go ahead and save that already, and then the rest, you have 50% left. A lot which one you would need, or you can at least to share, or you plan to share your blessings with. And then the rest, I know marami ka pang pagdadalhan niya na importante din. Bills to pay, and then I know you would want to prioritize then some of your bills. So go ahead and do that. But syempre, eyes on the prize, kumbaga. Kung ang gusto nating ma-manifest is yung next year talaga, then prioritize that. Then go ahead. Because the least thing you would want to happen is that you will tell yourself na parang, okay, sige, next year I'll try again. Next year I'll try to be better in planning it. Wherein you can already start right now. And I'm telling you, that really pays off a lot when you start prioritizing how to plan your finances really well. It's really going to be very fruitful for you. Pero at least, di ba? At least as early as now, that is already out there so that you can already prepare. And I know you've been doing some preparations already. I'm telling you, look into it pa. So if you would want to really secure, especially yung what you really want to manifest next year, okay? But definitely, this one, it will also allow you to also, if you would want to prepare more for it by, kasi ito current energy pa lang to eh. If you would want more, then be more creative in your finances to find more resources to generate income. And you're very, very resourceful. So if you would want, then start doing more. Okay? Because currently, this is already just enough. Okay? But if you do more, it allows you to get more, especially to secure yung next year. Or if you would want to plan for, so yung makukuha mo, it will be the one for you to share towards the, towards the biggest chunk na gusto mong i-share sa family and friends, go ahead. At least, di ba, ang pinakamahalaga is that you know, and you know how to allocate and to plan it well, na you will also not compromise your own goals, dreams, and aspirations. Na I know it's a very good gesture for you to also share your blessings, pero hindi rin masama na you also prioritize your own. Okay? So that's it. Thank you for joining our Tarot Tuesdays. And then, welcome everybody again. Welcome to tonight's session. Ako po si Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to your Tuesday night habit. This is Tarot Tuesdays. So, kung gusto niyo mag-participate, andyan na sa ating pin post yung ating instructions. And then, ubusin na natin yung pila para marami tayong masagot. Gusto ko naman ma-experience yung maraming gusto ko ma-experience yung multiple mga questions yung masasagot ko lahat, no? Sige. Okay, here we go. Ay, ito naman. Officially, talaga yan? Suking-suki yan. Okay, I'm so happy. Ayan. Okay, sandali. Hello, Master. Good evening. Just wanted to ask the energy of my career for September. Ayan. Ay, okay, tsaka healing request din. Okay. Feet, water retention. Okay. Anong tawag dito? Sa'yo ba? Yung gusto mo na healing for you mismo? Let me know kung para sa'yo or for someone else, ha? Ayan, nakita na niya yung Para sa'yo ba or for someone else yung kailangan natin ng healing? Okay, and then let me know so that I will also add in our healing list. So also, itong in fairness sa mga natin, nakakatatlo na kayong puro career. Okay, grabe kayo. Career, sige. Pero joke lang yun. Teka lang. Okay, for you. Okay, sige. I will include you in our healing list. Okay. Okay. So, tingnan natin energy for September. Kamusta naman magiging energy for September for the career? Tingnan natin, ha? Sige. Okay, September, here we go. Alam mo, nararamdaman ko nakaganyan. Fingers crossed pa to. Ito na nga. Kalma ka lang. Ito na. Nararamdaman ko pa yung kaba mo. Ay, oh my God! Oh my God! Alam mo, kaya ka kinikilig ng ganyan eh. You're waiting for it. Kasi alam mo namang you're gonna close a deal eh. You know you're gonna close a deal. I'm telling you, you're gonna close a deal. Yeah. So, next week. Tuesday to Thursday, abangan mo yan. Tuesday to Thursday next week, abangan mo yan. Yep, because you have the Empress card. It's a major card. And this major card, this is the energy that gives birth to blessing. So go ahead. I'm telling you, ikaw talaga. Alam mo, kino-confirm mo lang yan, kinukulit mo, no? Na napakagaling naman kasi nitong itong suki natin na to, no? So yes, definitely your September is gonna be fruitful if you're asking if the affirmation for a very good sale next week, manifest it well. And to manifest this even stronger, by the way, alam mo na how to do it, charity work, but also very perfect to do your charity work for Friday and Saturday. For Friday kasi alam mo na for God si Lord Venus for Friday and si Lord Saturn for Saturday. Kasi si Friday, si Venus, siya yung God ng beauty, luxury, yan. So sa kanya tayo i-honor natin yung charity work para kay Lord Venus. For Saturday, because Lord Saturn is the God of karma. So that means if you invest charity work on a Saturday so that you would want to manifest something, that's the key. So ang gagawin natin, if you would want to, and by the way, ito rin po para sa lahat din to ha, para po sa lahat na nakikinig, and if you want to manifest something, okay lang po na bago tayo magbigay ng charity work, mag-charity work, by the way, it just doesn't limit you to anything that's monetary. You can also, and it's not limited to either big or small amount. Any amount would do, so long as galing po yan sa puso natin. Go ahead and donate that. Hindi naman siya necessarily to church. It can be to the less fortunate. Pwede din po yun. Or if you have a charity that you support, you know what, I'll give you a very good tip. You can also, if you can save all yung mga GCash or the bank accounts of these foundations or mga NGOs, yan, you can go ahead and get their bank accounts para easy pag kailangan nating may manifest tayo, madali lang tayo na mag-send ng donation online. It's also hassle-free, safe in a time of pandemic because syempre, we need to stay home. We need to follow our health protocols and our minimum health standards as well. We always need to adhere to it. Also, kawawa naman yung health system natin right now. It's starting to feel very, very shaken. And the more help we provide, and if we start within us, syempre, mas marami tayong maitutulong sa ating health system. And syempre, para na rin sa mga mahal natin sa buhay to also secure them. So, very convenient if you can get GCash, bank accounts to keep it handy para anytime na mag-donate, madali. So also, I want you to say the intention first bago tayo magbigay ng donation natin. So pwede natin sabihin, Lord, I will give this energy, I will give this donation, this charity work, I offer this para ma-manifest po ito, para itong makuha, para po dito, para sa bahay, para sa health, anything na gusto po nating ma-manifest. Ang pinaka-generic for that is Saturday because it's Lord Saturn is the god of karma. But pero yun nga, yung dito sa ano natin, dun sa current participant natin, you can do it Friday and Saturday to strengthen that. Okay? But then again, I want you to know na kahit maganda na yung ano natin, maganda na yung guidance natin, syempre, I want you to still be very hardworking and to always save for the rainy days. Kasi nga, especially, ito kasing ano natin, ito kasing participant natin to is nasa sales. And you know how it is pag nasa sales tayo, parang every time we will never stop kasi nga parang we may be able to secure kung ano yung mga requirements, our quota or the goals that we need to hit. Syempre, it's really just for the current time and we have to look at the future as well. So my say, keep planting those seeds of hard work and be very consistent and you will consistently get your blessings as well. Congratulations. Napakalupit naman talaga nito. Congratulations. I'm very, very, very happy. And syempre proud ako. Kasi na skills naman ito. Ayan. As a team, we'll work harder. Ayan. Very good. Yun yung maganda team spirit din. And thanks for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So, good evening, everybody. My name is Marky Mendoza again. I'm a Reiki master and teacher, also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. By the way, if you're also interested in learning all of these, I teach them as well. So you would want to, you would also see all the details of our workshops if you visit our official Facebook page. It's at Everyday Reiki with Marky. Meron po kaming workshops that cater to energy healing. If you also want to read tarot like I do, if also you would want to learn meditation and mantras, you want to learn about crystals, we teach all those. So if you would want to learn, if you want to inquire, send us a message. Kami pong bahala. By the way, tama na yung plugging, puro negosyo. So by the way, if you are wanting to participate sa session natin tonight, nakapin po yung ating nakapin sa comment section yung ating instructions. Go ahead and akong bahala sa inyo. Okay, eto na. Sundin na natin yung mga natin. Ayan. Ay, okay. I want love career. Please, sir. Ang dami. Ang dami. Joke lang. Sige, sandali. Siyempre, one question at a time tayo, ha. Tingnan natin. Ay, anong tawag dito? Yam, if you would want to participate, send mo lang yung if you can post it sa stories. That you've shared take a screenshot of the live video and then so that you can just direct them here and then okay na yun as your entry. I can check my Instagram for you. Ayan. Okay. Ay, Scout here. Nandito ba si Luis? Luis, andyan ka ba? Dahil hindi pa kita na-acknowledge. Parang nandyan ka ba? So, if Scout is here, hello. Ay, Angel, what are my talents for this life? Wow, anong klaseng talents po yung gusto nating Baka may gusto kong talent na mai-manifest. Anong talent po yung Pero okay, if you mean abilities na you would want to manifest. Uy, maganda yan. And by the way, anong tawag dito? Some of you may be wondering, are these gifts, talents, and abilities, is this something that you can also learn and develop? Yes, definitely. So, para kay Angel, to specifically address yung yung sa referring to the talents, the possible talents or abilities that you would want to acquire in this lifetime, I'm telling you na pa-practice po lahat. Pa-practice po yan. It really takes practice. It really takes mindfulness and patience and maraming practice. And just like I've been practicing reading tarot cards for since 2016, so more than 5 years now. And I never stopped reading. So the more I used this ability, the sharper it became. So definitely, it's something that you can also develop. The more you use it, the more accurate you become. Kasi, yan. So, tingnan na natin yung ating next participant. Okay, sandali. Okay. Ayun. Okay. Hello, Master. I want to know sana advice or anong future ko with Sun Life career and sa new business namin ni brother. Okay. So, unahin muna natin yung sa Sun Life. Okay. So, tingnan muna natin. Ay, shush. Ito namang isang to. Tingnan mo naman yung nakikita mo ba yung paang yan? Ayan siya. Ayan, ayun. Oh. Ay, shush. Ganyan lang yan. Ay, shush! Hello! Magpakita ka na nga sa lahat. Namimiss ka na mga yan. Sige, come here. Halika dito, Kala. Ay, shush! Ay, shush! Hello! This is Kala, everybody. Hello, hello! Ay, shush! Kala Beans. Sige na. Ay, shush! Aba, okay pa siya daw. Okay pa mag-vlog. Alam mo, rare na rare yan. Usually, mga 1 minute lang yung pinakatodo kung ano. Ay, ayan, okay na. Ayaw na niya. May timeline ng ang pagbuhat sa kanya. Ay, shush. Okay. Thank you. Nakascore pa si Daddy, ha? Okay. Okay. So, tingnan na natin. Ang dami ko kasing chismis. Sige na nga, magtrabaho na tayo. Ano nga yung question? Okay. Sa Sun Life. Okay. So, check natin. So, yung sa question nitong participant natin, it's the career itself, yung pinaka-generic, okay? Ay, pinaka-general, rather, na energy for career in Sun Life. Tingnan natin, ha? Okay. Not unless you're asking for a specific month, pero because of the question, parang very general yung pagkakatanong. So let's look at it on a general sense, okay? Okay. Yes. Kala, di ba ang cute daw ni Kala? I know. Medyo tumataba lang siya. Sorry na. Okay. Pag-workoutin natin. Pag nakita niyo yun, nagfe-fetch, mo pa, actually, talaga yan eh. He's really a dog trapped in a cat's body. Marunong mag-fetch, marunong mag-sit. I've had 2 dogs before, ni isa sa kanila hindi natutong mag-fetch or mag-sit. Pero ito, grabe. Okay. Okay, sandali. Okay. O nga pala, magre-reading nga pala ako. Ang dami kasing chismis. Sige, lang. Okay, para dun sa career ng participant natin, here we go. Okay, for Sun. Oh my gosh, you have a major card. Okay, so if the question is in a general sense, kung halimbawa, if you're doubting if this is a place, if this is the place where you're going to grow or you're improving your skills, your talents, progression, I'm telling you, you have a major card for this, and this is a very important major card na nakuha mo because you have a star. And the energy of the star is very amazing because it's the energy of inspiration. That means yung mismong idea na you staying in sunlight, it's already gonna be inspiring for you because it's not just inspiring financially. Don't think na parang the only thing that we're looking at here is how rewarding it is financially for you. That's just the tip of the iceberg. I'm telling you, you will also serve as an inspiration for others, not just to work harder, but to keep pursuing their passion. Because I know how you work. And what I love about this person naman, when you talk about yung hard work talaga, the person really knows how to really put the heart into everything. Yes, anak, namamasyal na yung anak. Yes, so you put the heart in everything that you do and nadadama kasi ng mga clients yun. And the genuine concern that you provide kasi, that is really something that really sets you apart from others. And I want you to keep doing that. Kasi the more na nararamdaman yung passion sa'yo when you work, the more inspiring na parang, alam mo yun, na hindi ka lang, you're not just there to work. You are not just there to do your job and then eventually get paid. what you're doing best, because you know at the end you are helping others, which is really exactly what we need to embrace when we are working. Similarly, when my motivation, then when I do my readings, my tarot Tuesdays or my tarot Thursdays, every single time that I do that, I know that maybe this person, no matter what they're going through our reading sessions, they will find clarity. And that for me is something. And that for me, hindi mo matatawaran yung feeling na you share clarity and guidance to other people. And sabi ko nga, lagi ko nga binabasa lahat ng mga comments natin after. And most of you are very, very the you sharing the positivity, not just how you resonated well and how tumugma or nagkatotoo yung mga readings, but really how everybody expresses their gratitude after the session because they feel better. And that at the end of the session, that is also my goal. I want everybody who will be joining us in every session, I want na parang if you're going through so much doubt, maybe anger, or you're going through some fear that you're processing before we started our session, pero after the session, you feel very good. That's my goal. Hindi mo matatawaran yung ganong feeling. And I want you to know that this is because this is what I'm doing, but you can put the same emotion, the same passion in also what you're doing. And when you do that, you don't really feel like you're working. You really just feel like you're helping. You are giving a part of your energy to these people who are in need of your energy, and they feel better afterwards. That is really rewarding. And I always put myself in that situation. Now, I say, it can be anything that you're doing. Honestly, anything that you're doing, if you literally just put more love and passion into it, mararamdaman at mararamdaman yun. And you will be known because of that. So my say, I'm as early as now, I'm already congratulating you because I know this person kasi is feeling the push and pull and everything. And trusting is really one of the things na talagang pinaka dinedevelop pa natin here. You've been doing well. And look at that. The cards did not lie. They absorbed your energy really well. They answered as honest as they can. And now I want you to keep doing what you're doing and even more. So as early as now, congratulations. It's not a question if you're in the right path. It's really how much more are you willing to give so that you can continuously flow. And when you flow, remember, all blessings will keep flowing with you as well. Okay? Thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Good evening, everybody. I'm Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays, your official Tuesday night habit. And we are here to provide free tarot readings for everybody. Kung nagustuhan niyo yung pagkaslang kong ganon, minsan lang yan. Nakapag-load ako ng English today, so medyo maganda-ganda yung joke lang. Okay. So, if you would want to participate, libre lang po. Sundan lang natin yung instructions here in our comment section. Naka-pin post po natin dyan yung instructions. And we will entertain all of those questions na, ha? Tingnan na natin yung next participant natin. Okay. Tingnan na natin. Uy, suki na naman to. Very good. Okay. So, thank you naman. Master, magandang gabi po. Pa-read po ng about love life. Ay, shush. Ang unang nagtanong sa love life, sa lahat ng mga career questions tonight. So, palakpakan natin yung brave soul na iniba na yung, joke lang. Teka lang, itanong ko muna. So, wait lang, ha? Sandali. Ayan, sandali. Okay, balikan natin to, ha. So if you will be having questions about love life, either you are in a relationship o hindi, paki-indicate para mas clear natin makuha, or at least mas what do you call this, mas clear yung ating ayun, yes. Okay, good. Sige. Tignan natin yung relationship. So again, ito na yung warning natin, ha. If we're going to be asking questions that will involve other people, kasi ito romantic relationships, so hahati-hatiin natin yung energy. Okay, 50-50 yung energy. 50% coming from your energy and 50% coming from your partner. Shared energy tayo. Now, remember, kasi here is gonna be a quick realization on this. honestly, all of the questions will be answered either, am I going to have a favorable na result o hindi masyadong favorable? Yun ang naman usually yung mga ano natin. Yung kumbaga, that's what we're looking at. Is it going to be favorable for me o hindi? Now, I want you to know, no matter what the results will be, whether it's favorable, maganda, pwede pang pagandahin. Pwede pang mas gumanda. Kung may warnings naman tayo, and then that's also another opportunity for you to see the blessing in that. We have an opportunity to improve our own energy as well, which in return, it will allow more learnings to happen. Win-win situation siya kung tutuusin. I want you to keep opening your mind and heart na kahit na ano man yung mga questions na gusto nating malaman, no matter what it is, either the answers will be favorable o hindi, that's the blessing there. Meron na tayong idea on how much effort pa ang ibibigay natin, how much more love, how much more energy ang ibibigay natin to keep improving it. And syempre, hindi naman porke favorable na yung mga nakuha natin, we will feel complacent about it. Our continuous work so that we will keep thriving in our relationship. Consistency, syempre, yun yung goal natin. Sandali, okay. 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 So, tingnan na natin. So, by the way, sa participant natin na ito, remember na kung ano man yung mga guides na makukuha natin dito, remember na at the end of the day, these are guides. You have to use this only as a way to measure everything or to weigh things out. At the end of the day, hindi naman po tayo nagko-compel or we don't oblige all of the participants to 100% follow the guidance or the advice 100%. You can pick the things that you feel you resonate with, and if you feel like you're not comfortable as of the moment to do the rest, then it's okay. Because at the end of the day, I share the guidance, I share the wisdom, but at the end, the complete responsibility lies on how you're going to use it as a tool to decide on having a better opportunity na mas maganda yung results natin. So, tingnan na natin yung current energy nitong participant natin, ha? Tingnan natin energy sa relationship. Okay. Ooh, okay. There's a very good warning here. Okay. We have, you know what? So far, and ang dami nang lumalabas sa major card. This is the third major card so far. Okay, we have a major card here, but this is actually a very good warning card. Okay. So, we have the devil card right here. Now, of course, sa lahat po ng mga viewers natin, I know it may sound very, hala, naku ka, nadidemonyo. Okay, hindi po yun ganun, okay? I want you to know na the cards do not literally mean kung ano man yung representation niya. Now, these are all allegories or energetic qualities or like literally like an adjective, a way to describe the energy. Ganun din po, mga representations yung nakukuha natin. Sige anak, saan tayo pupunta? Okay. Ay shush, alam mo itong isang to. Okay, so, going back, when we talk about the energy of the devil, look at it this way. Look at the energy of bias. Parang kung halimbawa, there are two sides of the coin, pero isang side lang yung nakikita natin. Okay? Okay. Here is a very good warning. I know with this question, there are some things that you have been processing lately. Okay? And in the things that you've been processing, I know there are also a part of you who wants to affirm, a part of you who would want to you're praying that it may not necessarily manifest, alam mo yun, pero you cannot also unsee what you're feeling and what you're processing. And I'm telling you, all it takes is for you to sit down. All it takes is for you to sit down with your partner and discuss about things. And I'm telling you, be very, you've done it before. Talking to your partner is, you're comfortable doing that, but let us be mindful on the approach. Kung ang approach natin, let's focus on what we would want to manifest muna. We would want to manifest, we would want to manifest the harmony in the relationship. And the harmony will manifest even more the more you have good cooperation with each other. That means very good and very open ang communication ninyong dalawa. That means you are also open to each other's voices. That you also honor each other and to not parang you're gonna invalidate yung feelings, emotions, and experiences ng bawat isa. Na parang the least thing you would want to happen is when you're expressing, parang nai-invalidate yung yung feeling natin or what we feel or what we process inside. Vice versa. Okay? It's not just nasa isang side lang. O kung sasabihin, baka kasi sa babae lang yung dapat ganito, pag sa lalaki hindi. It should be equal. It's the fair share of the relationship that you're thinking of. Hindi porke yung isa, you feel like, halimbawa, mas iisipin na, ito si babae o ito si lalaki, and then we put a wall in the middle. I'm telling you, the more that you put down that wall, the more harmony that the relationship will get. Because remember, look at it this way, it literally is like a dance, okay? It's a sweet dance wherein both just don't need to dance gracefully, but you have to flow together in this dance for this to be a beautiful masterpiece, okay? So, but if you put this wall, this limitation, how are you going to make sure that this is going to be a masterpiece that you will appreciate? Not just aesthetically, but how it feels as you dance. It has to feel the love and the passion. It has to feel intimate. It has to be a dance that you'd love to keep dancing with every single time. It has to feel like that. So if that is the goal, to maintain that, to love each other, and then we focus on that. If there is something that is uncertain, then you would want to be very certain about it. Pero ang gusto natin is to, through it all, we are giving and providing the certainty because we would want to strengthen the love, not to destroy it, not to hurt it. Okay. Now I know there are some things that you also would want. The time right now, because it's pandemic time, I know, unlike before, that you may necessarily have all the luxury of the time, the things that how the meetings or the dates are, can there's a difference. There's a difference between pre-pandemic and how we're experiencing right now. I know it can also be a challenge, but you know how it is. You know how it is. There is always a way for us to communicate and to express this, even if we don't see each other on a physical sense. There are ways for us to express our thoughts, not just being politically correct, but to resonate with love when we express. Kasi after all, kung ang goal naman is mag-away, ang goal talaga sakta ng isa't isa without any foundation of love, and then just by all means do it. Pero if we are going to fix something because we are going to grow the love even more, then grow it with love. Do not let it grow and let anger be part of it. Then let hate be resentment be part of that foundation. Remember, it's a foundation that eventually you will have to build a bigger foundation for the family. What kind of foundation would you want it to be? Okay, because remember, after all, if the goal is to continuously progress with this relationship, so you take it from there. How can you build that solid foundation if walang harmony, if walang coordination? So in short, my say, there's really nothing wrong with sitting down and fixing everything. I've made the video for that. Most especially na parang the video that I made explains when enough is enough. That's one. Anong tawag dito? That actually explains arguments eh. So, but I created another video about how healthy arguments are, especially in a relationship, any form of relationship, but more so in a romantic relationship. It is really very important because you have to remember the goal here. For me, I find it very I look forward if there are things to fix because I know kung kailangan ayusin, ibig sabihin hindi pa alam ayusin. And that's the goal. To fix it, that's one, and to learn. Definitely. You're going to be there because you also want to learn, not to hurt each other, not to put each other down. Because I'm telling you, we can all easily get it elsewhere. Social media, you can easily get that. Bashing is already there. Hindi natin mapipigilan lahat ng tao, but our safe zone, our level of comfort resides within each other in that relationship. And the least thing you would want to happen is to feel very alien in that just because kayong dalawa mismo yung nagbibigay ng imbis na love ang binibigay nyo sa isa't isa, during happy times nyo lang siyang kayang ibigay. I challenge all the lovers out there na even in times na meron tayong hindi pagkakaintindihan, to grow more love and to find opportunities to grow more love even in challenging times. Easier said than done, I know. Pero hindi ba nakakakilig for you to realize na you are just fixing this? Yes, there are emotions involved when you're going to fix it. But these are emotions. We are human beings after all. Hindi po tayo robot. So in short, do not deprive each other of your emotions and invalidate it. Hindi pwedeng sabihin na, bakit ka nagagalit? Hindi ka pwedeng magalit. Bakit ka magagalit? Parang ganun. Hindi siya pwedeng ganun. Remember, pag sa inyo rin binigay yon, when you're feeling something and then people will tell you na, bakit mo nararamdaman? You're not supposed to feel that. Or you're wrong. Hindi mo dapat nararamdaman yan. But it's there. And then you're feeling it. And then you cannot deny the fact that you're feeling something. That's why it's just gonna, you're gonna let it out. But I'm telling you, if you peel off everything, tatanggalin natin yung emotions involved as you're going to resolve these mga life lessons as a relationship. Kung tatanggalin din natin, di ba ang goal lang naman is to fix it. And then just fix it. We want to fix it because from uncertainty, we want to be certain. From the feeling of anxiety, we want to turn it with assurance. From the lack of trust, we will put more loyalty, more love, and more honesty with each other. That's the goal. But how, I want you to know, how will we get the difference between both if hindi natin may experience? Kaya mahalaga ma-experience yan. You also have the right to know and to feel how it feels in those situations so that you will be reminded. Para alam mo yung feeling, para alam mo din what a blessing feels like and what life challenges feel like, and that para ma-compare mo siya. And then from that, you can choose better. And then from you can choose now, okay, are we just gonna fight? Are we just gonna fight? And how does it feel when you go through this? You have to be mindful with that. So my say, with yung advice ko dito sa ano na to, sa current participant natin, there is a very good opportunity in developing our communication. And I see that as a good thing. Because as early as now, it's going to prepare you for a better relationship. And you can really start tomorrow. Or now. You can start now. I want you to know in those times that you need to fix something, I know most of us will feel pride. I know that. I feel that. May ganyan din ako. Hindi ibig sabihin bulletproof ako sa ganyan. But then again, you know how it feels. Ano yun? At the end, di ba? Masakit din. Nagkakasakitan lang din tayo. So why not just love each other? And go through these conversation if it has to be an exchange of emotions na medyo extreme, go ahead. But be reminded na ganun lang, walang magbe-break. Away lang to, walang magbe-break. Siguan mo ako, pero bawal mag-break. Ganun lang yun. You just have to remind each other that you're there to fix and resolve things, not to put each other down, not to be the enemies when you are not experiencing the love. Let those experiences be another opportunity of love, to grow love, to feel love. When you grow it, I'm telling you, you just have to start it once. I'm telling you, it will be just a better feeling. Pero anak, charger natin yan. Teka. Iba yung ano, mahal yung charger. Iba muna yung ano. Okay. Thanks for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Hinapos ako sa charger ko. Ikaw talaga, ha? Okay, by the way, welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. And I'm here to provide free tarot readings for everybody. So baka may tanong kayo, anything about love, career, and health natin, sagot ko yan. Libre magtanong. If you would want to participate, nakalagay sa pinned post natin yung ating instructions and akong bahala sa inyo. Damihan na. Oh, by the way, Christian, oh my God, Doc Christian, I'm so happy that you are joining us tonight. Maraming salamat. Thank you for your dedication din, syempre, as a frontliner. Maraming salamat. Okay, tingnan na natin yung next participant natin. Okay. Uy, aba. Okay, tingnan na natin. Ayan. So, this is, Suki, yung ating next participant. I'm so happy. Okay, kayo na pa next. Done sharing. Thank you po. Okay, please read po about career. Currently waiting na makauwi ako ng Pinas. May naghihintay na trabaho pero hindi ako sure kung pag-uwi ko mabibigay pa din sa akin. Travel ban kasi sa Pinas kaya hindi ako makauwi. Nakakatakot ako mawala sa akin yung in-offer na trabaho kasi wala pa ako sa Pinas. Sige, tignan natin yan. Okay. Now, I want you to know, eto na naman tayo. If there will be cases, eto na, ay palaka. So, ayan na, magfe-fetch na. Oh, ayan, tinan mo, fetch daw. You want this? You want this? Ay, sure. Sabi sa'yo, nagfe-fetch eh. Aba, come here. So, kailangan po talaga, pag magulang ka, i-juggle natin yung time ng career, tsaka sa family natin. To always be there with your kids, ganyan po ang magulang. Okay, joke lang. Okay. By the way, eto na naman tayo sa participant natin ha. And to everybody who would want to participate again, kung yung tanong nga lang natin, it's either a question kung favorable o hindi. It's always gonna be nerve-wracking. Alam ko po yan na medyo nakaka-nervous. So parang maganda ba o hindi? I want you to know kung ano man po mabubunot natin dito. Meron pa tayong power to really change and manifest something better. Mamaya bibigay ko yung yung particular charity work para ma-manifest po natin to ng maigi pa. Kung ano man po ang lalabas natin, malalabas dito sa guidance natin, kahit po sobrang favorable, if you would want to secure it even more and to manifest it even more, may ibibigay po akong recommendation ng charity work. Ha? Sige, tingnan natin. Kamusta yung work? Makupunta ba sa kanya yung work kahit na nasa ibang bansa pa siya? Okay. Okay, here we... you know what? Okay, we have another major card. Napakabait naman. Thank you, universe. Thank you, God. Napakaganda naman ng mga guidance natin. We are getting a lot of major cards tonight, and this is another major card. We have the moon. Okay, I'm telling you, this is a very positive card. This is a very good card. And you know what kind of card this is? This is the... actually, okay. Alam mo, this card, aside from it being a very positive card, it also offers a certain positive surprise, like a sweet surprise waiting to unfold, but it involves mystery. Is it going to disclose what else is in the way? Not fully. Pero definitely, it's a sweet surprise coming in the way. You'll be, so, alam mo, here's what I'm gonna tell you. Yung hinihintay mo, of course, even if hindi ka pa nakakauwi ng Pinas, mapupunta sa'yo yan. But you'll be surprised. Meron pa isang nag-aabang sa'yo. Meron pa dalawa na nag-aabang. So even if, and I'm telling you, this one is also, kumbaga, this question is directed dun sa inaabangan natin na work, na trabaho, it's already secured. Pero I'm telling you, may dalawa pa naghihintay sa'yo. So, kung ano man ang nangyayari dyan, I know you are wanting to manifest this even more. Pero I want you to know, with your current energy, maganda naman. So, nakalaan naman siya para sa'yo. In short, no matter what happens, pag uwi mo dito, may nakalaan na trabaho sa'yo. But also, I'm also seeing an opportunity for opening, opening a very small business ng retail. You can also engage in that. Okay? Nararamdaman ko rin siya dun sa energy mo. Sandali And I hope I don't sound mukbang na lalo kasi boya pa naman to, napakalakas ng boya. Boya, baka naman collaboration ta na influencer. Okay, so joke lang. Okay, so eto, I want you, para din sa current participant natin, I know you would want to manifest this even more. Bibigyan kita ng magandang tip on anak, talaga. Nagtatrabaho si daddy. Okay. Sige, asan na yan? Where is it? Nagpapa-fetch na naman. Okay, so, may say, if you would want to manifest this, sandali, para ma-manifest natin, kailangan mag-fetch muna kami ng anak ko. Asan na ba yun? Ayan. Kunwari lang, pero hindi niya nakita. Okay, so, here is what I would want you to do. charity work on a Saturday, and before you donate, it can be to any charitable institution. It can be to a less fortunate. Basta any amount would do. Also in kind, if you would want, halimbawa, any form of goods that you would want to share, it can be as easy as used clothes, used na mga gamit ninyo, and you're donating it to the less fortunate or the people who will be needing it even more. Pwede yun. Because anything na galing sa puso natin and we're going to share it to other people, it is a form of charity work. Wag po nating masyadong i-measure na parang dapat pera lang, ganun. Okay, dapat brand new na ganyan. Hindi naman po. Charity work is charity work. Basta galing sa puso natin. It does not know any amount. Basta galing sa puso natin, ibigay natin. But of course, remember, isiset po muna natin yung intention natin. Ito pong donation na gagawin ko or itong charity work na ibibigay ko, dito po ay ibibigay ko para ma-manifest ko yung ganito. O para po yan sa blessing na ganito, o para po sa ganyan, iset po lang natin yung ating intention. Why? So why do we need to set the intention? Kasi look at it this way, kung yung mga intentions natin, walang intentions rather, pero nag-charity work tayo, paano siya mapupunta sa karma specifically na gusto nating mapuntahan? Kasi para lang tayong nag-shoot ng arrow sa dilim, hoping na one time may tatamaan siya. Kapag may intention tayo, at least may target, may goal, alam ng karma kung saan siya i-apply. The more specific it is, the better. Naaamoy ko na yung kape. Ang saya, sumasaya na yung ano ko. Sumasaya na yung kaluluwa ko. So, ayun. Yay! Thank you, baby. Love you. Ayan. Yan naman ang blessing ng mahiwagang kape natin. Siyempre, if you're new here in Tarot Tuesdays, we can never do this without coffee. So yes, cheers tayo. Segue muna tayo sandali. Sorry, para mas maraming energy magbasa. Gosh, ang sarap. Thank you so much, baby. Sarap. Okay. So going back, set your intentions and provide your charity work. The more na you would want to manifest this, then be consistent about it. But my say, it can be any time that kung gusto talaga ma-manifesto, don't limit yourself on a Saturday. Any chance and any opportunity that you have to share your blessing, no matter how big or small, I'm telling you, kahit piso yan. Feeling nyo walang halaga, may halaga yan. Lahat yan may halaga. Kasi you know what? Ang energy po natin, kung ano man pong energy ang ilalabas natin, whether good or the opposite, ang balik po nan lagi is times 10. So in short, kung ano man yung natin, don't think na yung mga small amount po natin, walang napupuntahan yan. So in short, just go ahead and share your blessings as much as you can. And then offer the intentions para ma-manifest ito. And then you will expect. Si God kasi para natin yung bangko eh. So the more we invest kindness, goodness, charity work, it's as simple as well as offering a smile to a perfect stranger. As simple as that. If you have a choice to choose between love or anger or hate, ganyan, when you choose love, I'm telling you, napakagandang results nun. If you're in the middle of a decision, either if you choose patience or to choose anger, and then you chose patience, I'm telling you, it's a very rewarding decision. Those are very simple blessings na you share. Na when you share towards other people, ang laki ng rewards nun. And you don't need to even spend any amount on that. Just kindness, just love. It will definitely go miles kung i-offer natin from our heart. So may say para sa participant natin na to, I'm telling you, it's gonna do well. You're gonna do well. So huwag kang mag-worry. Also, another way to manifest this in times that you're feeling, shut muna ako, sorry. There will be times that you will feel the push and pull, yung parang magdududa ka. It will happen. When you feel that, acknowledge. Huwag magsinungaling sa sarili. Okay, medyo kinakabahan na naman ako, hindi ko sure eh. Acknowledge it. But, after mo ma-acknowledge na yes, naramdaman ko yan, and then go back to trusting. Oo nga, nilalabas ako. Pero hindi Lord, alam ko para sa akin yan. Pero thank you, Lord, alam ko, nafe-feel ko na nilalabas ako. Pero thank you, Lord, alam ko para sa akin yan. You keep doing that. That will definitely manifest this even more. So in short, the energies are already good, but you can always improve it even more para lang ikaw din magkaroon ka pa ng mas malaking assurance para sa sarili mo. But may say, napakaganda na eh. Napakaganda na. Pero kung gusto mo pa siya maging consistent, mas maganda, then keep doing it. And also, do not limit yourself lang din na para may ma-manifest tayo. may times din na it's like saving for the rainy days in emergency cases. And you know what? I'm telling you, I do that. As much as I can, I will provide charity work. And again, hindi siya limited to money. It can be as easy as offering love to someone. And kami, sabi ko nga, me and my students, I have 400 plus students, Reiki students, and we have this list na maintain namin yung healing for people, organizations, people who got infected with COVID-19, frontliners, people and organizations who donate to frontliners, patients who got infected by COVID-19 before, and some, and daming other cases. You know what? We've been creating miracles every day. But imagine, we've been doing this more than a year now, and ang dami naming hinihil every day. Imagine yung mga yung mga good karma na nai-invest namin. So I'm telling you, marami kami na-invest na good karma, and then pag dumating yung time na magre-request kami, it's so easy to manifest. Kasi parang, remember, the universe is always just acting according to the universal law of cause and effect. If you would want to ask and manifest something, tapos sabihin ni God sa atin, ano ba investment nito? Parang, ano bang energy yung mga binigay nito? Laging gaganon. Hindi naman siya gaganon talaga. Joke lang yung ganon-ganon. Ako lang yun, para lang may konting drama. Joke lang. But all I'm saying is that, for 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 science to happen, for inertia to happen, there has to be a divine spark. Okay? There has to be an energy na kukuha na nila ng cause and effect. Kung wala silang makuha na ng cause and effect sa'yo, then start so that you can already invest. And during the times that you will be needing to manifest something, Lord, gaganyan ka lang. Tapos sabihin niya, ay, alam ko na, ang daming palang, ang daming credit niya sa bank account natin. Bigyan ng marami, bigyan ng jacket. Yung mga joke lang. I'm telling you, madaling humiling sa Diyos, lalo na kapag marami tayo na-i-invest na kindness. And thank you for joining Tarot Tuesdays. Maganda na yan. Kayang pampagandahin. So maraming salamat. My name is Marky Mendoza again. Time check po muna tayo, 10:26. More than 30 minutes, marami pa tayong kayang tulungan. And by the way, I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. Welcome to Tarot Tuesdays. This is your official Tuesday night habit. I want to say hi yung anak kong si Jay. Ayan, si Jay Jet. Late ka na, grabe ka. O kanina ka pa ba dyan, hindi ka lang nagko-comment. Grabe ka. Joke lang. Ayan, okay. So, ayan. If you want to participate, nakalagay sa pin post natin yung mga instructions natin. Go ahead and send them. And then, akong bahala sa inyo. Okay, tingnan na natin. Ang dami kasing chismis. Tingnan na natin yung ano. Hold on. Tingnan natin yung next participant. Ayan. Okay. Ito yung next participant natin. About my marriage, health, and finances. I need guidance. Anong need ko gawin para maayos ko sila? Okay. Ang dami. Okay, uunahin muna natin yung pinaka-main na ano natin, yung sa marriage muna. And since yun yung pinaka, I know, this is really one of the main concerns. Tingnan na natin yung current energy. Okay, so again, I would want to tell everybody, ito na naman. If ang question na itatanong natin, ang hinahanap lang natin na possibility is either favorable o hindi favorable. I want you to know kung anong energy ang ma-absorb natin. It will allow you to also realize ano ang current energy natin. And no matter what will reflect dito sa possibility ng card na mabubunot natin, again, you have the power to keep improving it. Now, I want you to know, syempre sa mga cases ng relationships, syempre it takes two to tango. I want you to know kung ano man po ang mga learning ninyo. If you're in a relationship and you are listening to our session for tonight, marami tayong mga na-pick up na mga guidance and wisdom about relationships tonight. It's a two-way street. Kung makareceive tayo ng blessing ngayon, do not let it just sit within you. You have an equal responsibility to keep sharing it to your partner. Para naman hindi na ba, parang konti sa parang, wow, ikaw yung nag-i-improve, tapos hinihintay mo siya yung ano. You allow that wisdom to grow more by being an inspiration towards others. Kung nag-resonate sa'yo yung ganyang guidance and yung ganyang wisdom, and then the next thing to do is to share it, most especially sa partner natin. Hindi natin sila, again, the goal is to grow the love, not to put each other down, not to be each other's number one enemy. O kaya mahal nyo lang isa't isa kapag okay yung mga mood nyo. Again, it's part of the process, yes, but remember, the goal is to keep growing love. Then let's focus on love. Tsaka kape. Thank you so much. And by the way, si Rain, I'm still enjoying yung gift sa akin ni Rain, dun, yung caramel na pangkape na binigay. I wanna thank you continuously, yun pa rin ang gamit. Super sarap ng kape because of that. Love it. Okay. So sa dami ng chismis ko, sagutin na natin yung tanong natin. Okay. Tingnan natin yung current energy of the marriage. And the guidance din daw how to resolve everything. Let's see. Okay. So this is a very good realization. Okay. Okay. I know everybody can relate to this. Okay, so this is the Five of Cups. This is the card that we have, and this is a minor card. Now, kung titignan natin yung imagery, so parang meron, di ba, may dalawang tao, tas may parang isa sinusuyo, yung isa hindi. Tas there are cups here, may mga nakatayo, pero may mga nalaglag. So this really resonates. There are some wins. There are some not so wins in relationships. And I'm telling you, that's part of it. It's not like I'm not gonna tell you like it's 100% unique to your relationship. I mean, there is no relationship that is smooth sailing because that's the beauty. That's the beauty of relationships. You allow to see the good, the bad, the ugly, everything because you deserve all that. You just don't deserve a part of the person's life. Like you'd think that you only deserve the good to experience the good with the person. I'm telling you, you also deserve to see, to share, to experience everything that you don't like, everything you don't appreciate, everything you don't understand with your partner. You also deserve that. It may sound a little absurd sa umpisa, thinking na bakit you deserve yung pangit sa kanya? Yes, because you deserve mo yung tao ng buong buo. Deserve mo siya na ma-experience ang buong buo, na hindi siya magpapanggap kung ano siya, na in his or her most vulnerable time, yung buong pagkatao niya, hindi siya nahihiya ipakita sa'yo because yun yung pagkatao niya, na hindi necessarily pinapakita sa iba, pero may papakita sa'yo. And I'm telling you, not everybody also deserves kung anong yung buong buo mo. Not everybody deserves that as well. Pero to certain people who you know you deserve, most especially sa mga mahal natin sa buhay, then we deserve that. And we also equally deserve yung kung anong buong buunin natin. Now, let's start with that. Na how you both deserve it. Not because the blessings are blessings and punishment yung hindi maganda. I hope we also get to open our eyes na kung ano man yung mga hindi natin gusto sa isa't isa is not a form of punishment. Again, these are opportunities to grow more love with each other. How do you grow love for that? So, I'm telling you, kung mapapansin natin kasi if we're in a relationship, and then sometimes we see stories like there is a goal for one party na to change the person because kung ano man yung mga kailangan baguhin, you push the person to change completely, or to the least thing you would want to happen is hindi mo na siya makilala just because gagawin niya yun to satisfy you, pero not na if you're gonna ask the person, are they genuine, or are they genuinely happy going through those changes? It's like asking, if we're going to do that, you also have to put your shoe into the person's shoe. What if yung tao yan ang sasabihin sa'yo? What if a person is wanting you to change something? Will you be able to bend backwards as well? Because it's always, remember, it takes two to tango. It's the kind of dance that both need to dance because it's not a competition. You are dancing together in one rhythm. Now, remember also on our part, hindi din tayo perfect. There are things that I know you do best mostly. That how you are as a person, no questions asked. But of course, syempre lahat tayo, one way or another, there are very good things about us, and there are the things that we know we're not always proud of, but it's there, it's part of us. If ikaw nga, you get to understand who you are, but that's you. Allow others to also appreciate you through who you are, especially when you offer your wholeness as a person. If you appreciate who you are and you also are very confident with who you are, syempre, dapat equally, I'm pretty sure, gusto mo rin na hindi rin, people will not tell you, especially yung mahal natin sa buhay, sabihin natin, if we're already comfortable with our skin and who we are, and then the least thing you would want to hear is that, okay, can you change this? Can you not be this? Can you be this instead? When we hear that. Now, this is really a call to really, andyan nga yung call ng to love, to hold, hindi lang yung ganyan, di ba? In sickness and in health, for richer and poorer, yung mga ganun. It's always presenting the dualities. May we receive the blessings or not. The love should be continuously grown. So in short, yung concept of through thick and thin is a concept that no matter how the person presents himself as they go through the thick and the thin, how do you embrace that? How do you appreciate that? And how do you continuously develop more appreciation with each other as you both go through that? Now, I want you to know, yung card nito, it's reflecting, there are really things na hindi natin mababago. That's just in the surface. But I'm telling you, hindi lang yun yung titingnan natin. There are also a lot of good things in the past that manifested well. But syempre, yung mga current na mga bagay na kailangan i-resolve, that is in front of you right now. So, yun yung pinaka-visible. But I'm telling you, there are times din kasi na sometimes all it takes is for us to be reminded, was there a time before na meron tayong inaayos and we can't initially find the answer or we can't initially resolve it until finally with our dedication and passion with each other and that with our commitment to keep growing our love and then eventually we're able to work things out and then eventually we're able to improve our situation. There are many. So wag nating kakalimutan how we felt when we were trying to resolve those things before. It may have taken time, but with the continuous love and support with each other, and then it finally emerged, and then you finally learned, and then you finally saw the blessing in that, na hindi ninyo makukuha yung blessing ng pagre-resolve ng ganung bagay if you did not engage into that experience in the first place. And I'm telling you, you're supposed to feel that. And I'm telling you, your goal as someone who is loving, you deserve to keep experiencing many things. Why? Because remember, in the end, we have a family. In the end, you and yung parents, you will share a story sa mga anak ninyo. What kind of stories will you share? Sasabihin mo ba na, hello anak, ni time na kami ng mommy and daddy mo, hindi kami naging okay. Naghiwalay na lang kami. So ikaw, pag nagkaroon ka ng relationship, ganun din ba ang ibibigay mo? Pag hindi may pag-uunawaan, break up. Just charge it to experience and never engage in love again. Ganun ba ang ibibigay natin? Or would you rather, alam mo, there was a time that it was so challenging to handle. Pero we saw that as an opportunity to grow more love. And I'm telling you, you can also do the same. To never give up with each other during trying times and to see the love in every opportunity there is, whether there's something to celebrate or hindi, whether there are blessings or hindi, we may be nagdidildil lang asin or we may be buying those LVs. But then again, it's always an opportunity to grow love. That is a very amazing story to share. Because remember, I would always repeat these, and there are many meaningful punchlines ng mga commercials before, and one of the things that really stick, napakaganda ng marketing na yun, sabi is, sa mata ng bata, ang lahat ng ginagawa ng matanda ay laging tama. And it's honestly true, because we just absorb everything, and one way or another, don't think na hindi nila na-absorb yan. Everybody actually in the household gets to absorb the energy because you stay in one house. So, at the end of the day, what kind of stories would you want your kids to know and to share? And if the question is, kaya ba? Oo naman. Kaya ba? Can we create a very good story? Yes. Is it easy? Hindi din. Is it easy? But what are we also teaching our children? Are we gonna teach them to give up easily, or are we gonna teach them patience and love? As we go through, especially sa lahat na may mga pamilya, may mga anak, it's a very good motivation to start thinking through yung mga decisions natin. Because at the end of the day, it's always about you not just being role models. It's like you telling the story, and how proud will you be every single time you will share these stories to them. And remember, this is history in the making. What kind of history would you also want to share? I don't want you to be afraid of experiencing anything bad. That's not the goal here. To experience the fear, that's part of it. Pero yung parang katakutan mo na yung nakakatakot, and to feel nervous about these things, plus iwasan mo siya and just set it aside, and then to just one way or another pray for it to go away. That's not how we learn here. I want you to keep appreciating these experiences. And I want you to remember how these experiences can shape the person that you are in the future. Not just you, but the whole family as well. Because you know what? Remember, again, you deserve to know. You deserve these experiences. You deserve to be equipped. You deserve to pass this as a strong reminder. Ipapass on yung ganitong, ito yung mga precious na mga ipapamana ninyo sa mga anak ninyo, na hindi lang hindi lang something na they will get to spend in the future. Hindi lang siya monetary, hindi lang siya bagay, hindi lang siya material things, hindi lang siya yung mga investments. You're going to pass a heart that knows how to thrive. Ganyan yung ipapasa ninyo. A heart that knows how to grow more love. And you showing them how to do it is the actual story. You have to make it happen for them. And syempre, I'm telling you, this is easier said than done. I'm going to tell you that. But again, mahirap lang pero hindi imposible. Mahirap lang pero hindi imposible. Especially if you put your mind and your heart into this. I'm telling you, if we are coming from the foundation of love, if we are coming from the foundation of trust towards each other, and then how can you go wrong? How can you go wrong with that? I'm telling you, when you focus on the goal, and if the goal is to develop love, alam mo na kung anong gagawin. But let it be the goal of both of you. And I want you to keep sharing this sa asawa mo, to share this freely. To share this freely because again, you would want to make it grow. Because at the end of the day, kung anong goal, yun ang gawin. Kasi kung ang goal is talagang to not make it work, then of course, do things to not make it work. But if the goal is to make it work, and then you have to make it work, and then you have to stick to what your plan is. So first of all, what's your goal? And if your goal is, you agree with me, is to grow more love, then you know what to do. But if it's also the other way around, then you also know what to do. But again, you ask yourself why. When you know your whys, then you can never go wrong. And if when you ask your why, and if the answer is love, and then love, and then go ahead and love. You can never be wrong when you love. Thanks for joining Tarot Tuesdays. So welcome. My name is Marky Mendoza. I'm a Reiki master and teacher and also an intuitive tarot reader and teacher. May time pa tayo. Sagutin na natin ng maraming tanong pa. Sandali, yung mga pila natin. Tingnan natin. Okay. Ayan. Okay. So, meron tayong bagong participant. So, here we go. Okay. I want for 2022 reading sana for health, love, and career. Okay. Okay, since nauna yung health, pero unahin na lang natin yung mas tinatawag ako kasi binigyan niya ako ng liberty to choose kung ano yung mas importante, and mas nakikita kong energy is for career for next year. Mas malaki yung tawag ng reading for careers. Tignan natin yun, ha? Hello, hi Leia Bolante. How can I practice kindness to myself? Oh, how do you practice kindness? You know what? By practicing kindness sa sarili, you can as easy as one, sleeping well, by honoring that your body needs to sleep well by 7 to 8 hours. Number two, to not deprive your body of what it needs in nutrition by eating the right nutritious food. To bless your body with proper exercise because it needs to be healthy. You know what? Those are basic things that you think is not about self-love. That's self-love. When you honor yourself, that anything that your body needs, that's loving yourself. If you know what your body needs and what your body wants and you don't give it, that's not love. That's not loving yourself. But when you honor anything that your body needs, anything that your body wants, anything that you know your body deserves and you give it, that's self-love. And you can easily feel your body and you know yourself. Kung anong kailangan ng katawan, alam natin yan. We all know what we deserve as well. Then, ibigay. And then, that's self-love. Diba? Thanks for joining tayo. Si Leia. A group of people I considered as my friends decided to reject me a few weeks ago. Sobrang nasaktan ako about it. How can I move forward from this? Hi, friend. Oh my gosh, I want to say hi to my very good friend, si Ian. Hello, hello. I'm so happy you dropped by. O baka may gusto kang i-question na itanong kung kailan ka magpapagupit o yung mga tanong mo na, joke lang. Okay. So, meron nga pala tayong participant. Sige, sandali. Let's ask muna for career. Yun yung mas tumatawag na career energy. Tingnan natin. Sige. For 2022, career for our current participant. Here we go. That's why. That's why you got this. Okay. So, for 2022, 2022 question ng career. Okay, we have Page of Wands. This is a minor card, but this is not really a bad card. But alam mo, this is a very good reminder. When you get any card that resonates Wands, the energy that you would have to remember is that it always entails either hard work or effort or literally dugot pawis siya. Physically, you're going to need the energy for that. That's one. But of course, when we talk about 2022, I know you're trying to reach some goals, okay? You're trying to climb it up there. You're trying to improve it. And you're also wanting to explore business opportunities on your own. Meron. Do you have a small business that I'm feeling? If it's right, let me know. But that is also an energy that I'm feeling aside from the career, aside from the energy of career. I'm also feeling another source of income in terms of you starting or opening up, or at least if you already have a small business, to focus on that and to not let it go. That's one. But I want you to know, kasi this card, since it entails effort, I want you to know, parang yung sinabi ko kanina, you know what, yung nasabi ko kanina about love, about how you want to grow that. Practically, if you're going to switch that intention into, instead of romantic relationships, you will divert that energy, that goal, and that same thoughts, decisions, and actions, diverting it to your career. That's also going to be fruitful for you. That means, when you know your why, bakit ba tayo nagtatrabaho, and why do I push myself so hard to achieve and to manifest these goals, dreams, and aspirations? If you get to answer those questions, and alam mo why you're really doing it. And then, of course, no matter how challenging it is, no matter how smooth sailing or challenging, equally challenging it feels, you will always be motivated to do more and to provide even more and to even go above and beyond. In short, you have a very good plan ahead when it comes to your career. It's always about not stopping, to keep moving and moving and to keep providing. But natural na yun sa'yo. Alam mo kung anong idadagdag natin is yung actual rest that you need. Because it's so easy to manifest anything about love, career, kung yung health natin is at its best. Because remember, this is our vessel. I've been saying this. We started Tarot Tuesdays ever since March this year. And then every single time that the question about health is brought up, I'm going to easily remind you that ang health po natin yan, parang mga gadgets natin yan. For me, in this case, like this, my laptop, I've been wanting to do many things about it. Of course, YouTube is there. My workshops are also involved. I use my laptop. I do many things about anything. In a day pa lang, nagagamit ko siya na nagagamit. But of course, this will perform at its best kung meron siyang battery. If it has the energy to do that. This is a gadget na in which kapag bumababa yung battery life niya, the thing that we wanted to do is to plug it in so that it will charge and recover. Pero yung katawan natin, we've been meaning to ask everything. Gawin tong lahat. Itrabaho na yung ganito. I-manifest mo yan. Makipagchikahan ka sa mga friends mo. We have family life. Have friends, have time with your friends. But be very prioritizing din sa mga goals, schemes, aspirations, balancing mo. Ang dami natin inuutos sa katawan natin, but does it get the right amount of rest? Yun yung pinakamagandang reminder din sa atin. Your goals can easily be manifested if the vessel has so much fuel in it. And I'm not just talking about your motivation. I am not just talking about how well you work. You can work well, but imagine how well you can work even more if your body is at its best health, optimum nutrition. If you're referring to well-rested na feeling natin, you know how it feels? Well-rested, nagkape. Oh, syempre, nagkape tayo. So, syempre, opportunity lang yun para makapag-shot ng kape. Ginawa ko naman, sorry na, dahil naalala ko yung kape. But you know, imagine that. You being well-rested and you have coffee, you have so much energy to do everything. And how accomplished you feel after, how fulfilled you feel after, that's part of it. But of course, you can never do that without your body experiencing all the rest and all the proper nutrition that it needs. Again, you know what your body deserves. Bigay muna natin. And then your body will work well for you. Diba? We have to honor our body. We have to keep honoring our body in so many ways na alam natin what it deserves, ibigay natin. Kasi marami tayong hinihiling sa kanya. Marami tayong gustong ipagawa sa kanya. In return, ang hinihiling lang niya is what it deserves, proper nutrition, well na rested, 7 to 8 hours na time of sleep. Also, the healthy diet, the exercise, these are basic needs that the body is always needing. Are we always providing? It will always be very easy to manifest if the foundation is also very steady. Kung ang katawan natin sobrang healthy, we can be unstoppable. Diba? It's the balance of things. When you remind yourself of that, and then, I'm telling you, everything you can manifest even more pa. I'm also seeing, I know there are some future plans that you've been wanting to manifest na talaga na if you're doubting if you can start it, go ahead, you can do it. Basta balansehin mo lang. Balance in such a way that you know how to not just divide your energy, but to also equally give the same amount of yung best decision na binibigay mo in all of your life aspects. It has to happen as well. And how do you get that? How do you make sure that you're also going to give the best decisions lagi sa lahat ng mga life aspects natin? If you haven't tried meditation, meditation is really very beneficial. So try meditation. If you haven't tried meditation, we've created a video on how to easily meditate with just 4 easy steps. You can also apply that. You can watch, since nag-subscribe ka naman na sa YouTube, you can watch all the videos as well. And all of the contents naman that we create here is something that you can definitely apply in your life, in all of your life aspects. Meditation is a very good tool. And for me, why does meditation sound like a very important thing in a day? And also referencing other successful people like millionaires or CEOs of companies, these huge companies, if you go ask their to-do list in a day, if you check their to-do list in a day, you will never see that list without meditation as being part of it. Why? Because remember, these people make sound decisions, and these decisions that they make entail somebody's life is at stake. Their brand is at stake. If they make a very bad decision, it can trickle down to many things. But remember, imagine mo if you're going through personal dealings, if you're going through dealings in your career, and then sa love life, and then ganyan, and then you need to make a decision right now, do you honestly think, or are you confident enough that you can make that decision without doubting, without feeling the fear, without feeling the pressure? You know how it feels. That's why when you meditate, no matter how chaotic the external, the outside world will be, you know how to develop inner peace. You know how to develop focus for your mind and heart to stay focused on the goal. That is what meditation brings. And if you haven't tried that, and if you would want to try, you can check. We created a video to create a habit of meditating just at least 10 minutes a day. It doesn't have to be grand. Hindi naman kita pinagme-meditate ng 2-3 oras. Hindi ka naman monk. Because monks meditate like more than half a day. So imagine that. So then again, just 10 minutes a day will do wonders. It just has to start muna with just one 10 minute and feel the difference after. I'm telling you, mahuhook ka sa kanya. I eventually learned how to step out of my 10-minute comfort zone because I just see the value in meditation. It really is an easy access ng it's an easy access ng inner peace every single time that you need it. Tsaka, let me tell you something about meditation, why meditation is very beneficial talaga, no? I'd like you to consider these life experiences, and we will reference the EDSA traffic for that. And I'm sure one way or another, naka-experience na tayo ng malupit na EDSA traffic, no? Yung literal na bumper to bumper. I like using this example because in this example, it literally allows you to see the bigger picture. So, kung halimbawa na-experience natin yung traffic, and we know how dreadful it feels to be stuck in traffic. Paano kung 4 na oras ka na, tapos nandun ka pa rin sa EDSA, tapos parang an inch lang yung mga inaandar ng sasakyan every single time, di ba? And imagine, pagod ka na from work and you wanted to rest and you can't really rest because you're stuck in traffic. But then again, halimbawa, hypothetically, you have an opportunity to step outside of the vehicle and hop in a hot air balloon. And yung hot air balloon, kunwari lang syempre, no? Although masaya yung pakiramdam, no? Parang may hot air balloon sa EDSA, why not? Pero hypothetical lang, kunwari lang tayo. So, let's say you hop in that hot air balloon, and then as you hop in, you slowly ascend going up the sky. And then, as you do, nakikita mo yung strip ng EDSA. And halimbawa, gabi na. Tapos, from the feeling of one, anger or impatience, yung mga nararamdaman mo yan, and then you start to ascend slowly, and then you start to see a long strip of red lights, and you start to tell yourself, parang, ay, parang ang cute. Parang ang cute naman ng ang haba naman ng red lights na yan. Parang very Instagrammable naman yan. And you start taking pictures, kunwari, and then you start seeing the whole Metro Manila skyline, and you were like, wow, it really looks good from here. I mean, I'm starting to, yeah, that's nice. That's nice. Imagine mo ganyan kaganda yun. But then again, this is literally just an allegory. Whenever we are experiencing the life lessons, sometimes ang pinaka nararamdaman natin is the emotions. How hard it feels, how challenging it feels, how devastating it feels. Or in short, when the situation allows you to feel the reality of emotions, and then you feel it, hindi natin ma-appreciate the experience kasi we are experiencing the pain. We're experiencing the emotions that come with the situation. And I know it's not always easy to feel it. But remember, all it takes is for you to take a step back. For you to take a step back and to appreciate the beauty of everything, because we, at the moment, are feeling one part of our life, one portion of our life. And then we tend to circle around it na parang as if yun lang yung entirety ng experience ng buhay natin is just based on that one tiny aspect that feels pain. But there's more to it. And again, all it takes is for you to appreciate the wholeness of it, only if we take a step back, in which meditation presents every time. Meditation is that very quick break for you to really see the whole picture. It's not a way for you to feel more anxiety when you're quiet, kasi hindi tayo sanay na quiet tayo. But I'm telling you, lahat ng answer alam natin eh. Only that we are not willing to listen. The answers lie within us, but we seldomly don't listen. We cannot listen because we are also busy talking, listening, or watching into something, or our attention is always somewhere else, or at the moment, our attention is at that feeling phase. Kaya hindi natin masyadong makita yung resolution we're in. If we remove all that, if we learn how to focus, let's say in front of us is the situation that we need to fix, and then there's also an emotion that comes with it. Imagine we know and we have the power to realign our focus. Instead of us just feeling the experience, just feeling these emotions, imagine that you have the ability to see through the resolution right away. If we know how to focus and to find the answers through that, meditation is really beneficial. If you haven't tried it, highly recommended. I recommend it for you to watch the video for meditation to keep establishing a very good jump start. And I'm telling you, I also started in that technique. And then eventually you will get to discover more techniques, and you will also step out of that comfort zone. And it's gonna be more amazing, I'm telling you. But so far, my advice para dun sa current natin, in which by the way, last na participant natin for tonight, this is a very good reminder of not just how very good you are when it comes to your career. It's just how you have to keep honoring your body in the process so that your body can provide every goal that you want it to achieve. You will be unstoppable so long as you provide what your body needs muna. Thanks for joining Tarot Tuesday. And that is it for our session for tonight. By the way, we have every Sunday, we have the weekly tarot reading. By the way, we released it last Sunday. If you haven't watched it, maganda. Actually, napakaganda ng linggo natin. Ang daming blessings. I've already been experiencing the same blessings. Meron tayong warnings. Okay, so watch out for Friday. Was it Friday lang o Sunday? Actually, the weekend, from Friday to the weekend, medyo, no, Saturday and Sunday lang pala. Watch out for the Saturday and Sunday energy. You have to be very careful and mindful because again, kaya naman tayo nagkakaroon, look at it this way, it's like a weather forecast. We allow ourselves to prepare as we prepare ourselves kung anong not just the weather but the energy na mararamdaman natin. It gives us a more opportunity for to be prepared. Malilesen yung impact kumbaga. And do not underestimate the power of preparation. When you get to see ahead, when you prepare ahead, mas nagiging to a certain extent, pwede nga yung mga warnings hindi na natin makukuha because we're that well prepared. Okay? So please watch that. Also, this is not gonna be the last for our session. Watch out in Thursday. We're gonna have the same thing. It's gonna be Tarot Thursdays this coming Thursday. Sa mga hindi nakapag-participate, meron pa tayong chance this Thursday. So huwag kayong mag-alala. Pwede pa rin tayong mag-participate. But for now, this has been Marky Mendoza na lagi-lagi nagpapaalala to everybody to keep trusting the process, everybody. I hope you have a very wonderful week, the rest of the week. Special shout out sa mga team bestie natin. Oh my gosh, congratulations din nga pala sa Lodi nating si Dennis Trillo for joining the Venice. And please watch On the Job as well and Legal Wives. So, mga promote, di ba? And si Bessie, she has a very new show and soap with Sian Lim coming up. So, sobrang exciting din yun. Napakaganda. Okay? But for now, thank you so much everybody for joining us. I'll see you this Thursday. We're gonna go live again. We're gonna help many people. But for now, namaskaram everybody. Blessings to everybody. Maraming salamat po. Have a great night. Thank you so much. Yes, baby. Yes.